your journey goes well. Again, hopefully everything works the best for your child, your son. And, oh boy, I can't even remember your name right now. Stop being a bum, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop being salty. You know, and I know people marry people to try to just to try to get their money. Happened to a soccer player a couple years ago. I can't remember which one it was, but he had a feeling that his wife was going to divorce him.
Was that the one that put it in his mom's
name? Had everything put in his mom's name. Went to his mom and told her. And his mom put everything in the name. The wife divorced. And what did she get?
Nothing. And let me just say this. Because he didn't own anything anymore. Yeah. And let me just say this to y'all. I know a lot of y'all was mad about that.
It was a chess move, baby.
Thank you. I'm just going to be honest.
Why you mad? She literally was trying to get this man for millions of dollars. She didn't want him. If she did, she would have stayed and made it work. Like, why would you want to take half of what he got? And the dude ain't a bad-looking dude. And the dude is a stud.
Well, it's no different from how some people feel like A$AP Rocky with Rihanna, which they seem to be very happy, even regardless of what just happened.
She got crazy amounts of money, but y'all, A$AP Rocky got his own money too. Don't forget that.
We're assuming, because I don't know his net worth, and
it ain't nowhere near close to hers. I mean,
and that's the issue what people do with them. They'll be like, "Why is she with him?" Oh, because he got more. She got more money than him. It's just for that simple fact, because he's a man, and he has less money than her, even though he has probably more money than most of y'all sitting out here.
He got way more money than most people. And especially now, if he's with her, I'm sure she's got him into some investment opportunities and things in nature, I'm sure.
That's what they said about Todd.
She's got Fenty brand, you know what I'm saying? Her Fenty line alone, Rihanna also has her own line of cannabis, you know what I'm saying, that's in different dispensaries. So that's a multi-million. She probably making millions off of that every year, you know what I'm saying?
You can go back to Todd and Candy. The only reason why, if you watched Atlanta Housewives, you would know people would be dragged, not just Candy's mama, sorry Mama Joyce, but you was doing it. And Candy know it, Todd know it, the kids know, everybody who watched the show know it. She was feeling a certain type of way because Todd didn't have as much as money, even though he had his own success. It was already established in entertainment. It wasn't good enough for a lot of y'all out there. But what did he do? When they got together, Candy started expanding into entertainment. She was known best, and not to take you down, Candy, but your main, that we knew of, your main source of income, because you wrote all these hits. She wrote a whole bunch of hits in music.
Which is where the real money is at, y'all. Writing the songs.
Yeah. But when he came in and they joined their union, she expanded entertainment. Doing plays, Broadway play, TV shows, restaurants.
But what was he doing? Taking care of the kids.
But no, he was still working.
Oh, okay, all right.
He never stopped working. It's just when they got together, then the empire started expanding, and he introduced her to other things.
So they grew together versus her being in one lane.
Correct.
And that's when, so a situation like that, now if something happens, yeah, split it down the middle, because y'all have built, this is what marriage is about. It's about two people coming together to build a empire or a dream or whatever. In that case, yeah. But in the case of the person that's, what's old boy, Travis Hunter right now, college football star that's about to go to NFL, played Colorado. His girlfriend ain't doing nothing or whatever. I think he's still with her. But everybody talking about this young brother and how they really think that the girl is a bop and she gonna take all the money to play for Deion Sanders' team. Young boy with the dreads, the girl.
His girl is mixed or something.
Yeah, she Mexican. No, she Mexican.
Oh, okay.
And so everybody talking about, and she is on some bullshit. And then other people saying like, well, maybe he like sharing his girl or something, cause he was going to parties, taking her to parties, and sitting in the car while she go into the party, and then people shooting videos of her twerking on other dudes and stuff like that. If he cool with that, y'all, let him do what he do.
Oh yeah.
But
I had to think
in a situation like that, like, yeah, she there, she go to his games and shit, but what is she doing? She's not his agent. She's not on his PR team or nothing like that. If anything, she making him look bad. So if they were to get married and get divorced, she should not get half of what he got just because she his girlfriend then became a wife for a certain amount of time. And that's the thing, is that they don't even have to have kids. So if they had a kid together, okay, give them some child support. Which, again, I think really child support shouldn't even be a thing, to where, like, the man or woman should have the opportunity to take care of those children or child. And then if they're not doing so in a proper manner, then I think that's when the judges and the court should step in and say, all right, you're not even trying to do it, so since you don't want to do it, we're going to make you take care of this child or whatever. That's why I think it should go. But if somebody's attempting to take care of a child, and this child got food, clothes, shelter, and, you know, living a decent life, I think it should be all right. That kid ain't got to have a 5,000, 20,000 square foot home and swimming pools and go-karts and all that other crap. It just, because unnecessary materialistic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But
also, too, and I've seen a few times when I used to watch divorce court, if a person would ask for some kind of at least alimony, I think it's Judge Toller. I can't remember her name. At Maybelline. I think that was the first judge.
I remember Maybelline.
They would pretty much be like, can you work? And they'd be like, yeah. They say, okay, then you don't need the alimony.
Thank you.
Or depending on, like, one time I remember the woman was asking for child support and alimony. And he, like you said, he was doing the due. He was paying utilities for the house. So he was taking care of the household. He wasn't there. You know, and he was still helping with the mortgage on the house. And she wanted that, and she said, oh, no, I'm not going to rule because he's still doing his duty.
He's doing what he's supposed to be doing.
Or like when we see that other woman that be all over YouTube, like that one lady that wanted, talking about she wanted child support, but the husband had the kids almost full time, if not full time. Remember? Yeah, and you don't even have the kids, but you want child support.
Or there's another one where the lady she had got remarried to another guy.
Yep.
And was mad that she wanted more money in child support, because she talking about, well, her ex was talking about, well, he just spending money on other women. And it's like, yo, if that's what he want to do, that's.
But I remember that.
He was paying for the health insurance and all of that.
But also I remember that because I remember the husband said that her new husband don't work.
Yeah, the new husband don't even work. So you want this man to take care of you and another Negro that ain't even working? Man, get out of here.
So I'm going
that dude is a pimp.
I'm going to say this. It's going to be unpopular. Don't mean to sound cold, y'all. But some of y'all, let me put it to you like this. If you able to work, go ahead and work. If your spouse is able to work, that spouse should work.
Said, pull that RuPaul, work.
And don't mean to sound, y'all might be like, well, that's right, you single, you ain't got no kids.
Nah.
But a lot of people do this.
And we ain't talking about go kill yourself, but it's work. Like, you did it before that person.
Just like Journey's husband. I heard he was a musician. I guess he's an unemployed musician. He's healthy enough, unless he has, and I haven't heard of him having health issues.
Nah, dude look pretty healthy to me.
Yeah, he should be. I'm sorry, brother, no offense. And if you was a woman, I would say this too. You need to go out there, pursue your craft.
You need to do something.
Something.
You need to get a Twitch and start streaming games or something, playing video games.
I would even say if you getting a healthy amount, like they saying, 35, like we were saying, T.O., 35,000 a month.
Invest.
Please, thank you. Please tell me that you got enough sense to invest, start a business, do something besides just sit on that money.
And here's a tip, or an easy one. You don't want to work? Go and do the thing where the people are doing now with Airbnbs, where they'll lease out something from a landlord that's been sitting for a while, and they're doing like third-party Airbnb. You can make money like that.
And you don't even have to handle it, because you can hand it off.
You can just be the investor.
Yeah, and you can hand it off to a company that'll handle taking care of the Airbnb. Because I know some of y'all, and we just gonna say it, some of y'all be like, well, that means I still gotta work. Well, I'm gonna say this too. Be man enough and woman enough to say, I don't want to work. Because some of y'all, not all of y'all, again, you better be paying attention when we talking. Some of y'all don't want to work.
And them the people I think should be deported. Deport them. America's about working and building. You know, that's why we got this channel. That's why we doing this show. It's raining out here. You know, we was talking about, you know, the season stuff. I got a lot going on. I told this man, I don't care what I got going on. We are going to shoot because I have babies to take care of. I got a wife that I still love very much, and I want to give them the best life possible no matter what we going through. I don't care. I'm ready to put that work in. So I think y'all need to do the same. So Journey, I hope everything goes well with you. We'll be, you know, keeping our thoughts and prayers and whatnot. And to that ex-husband of yours, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, dude, trying to take that woman's money, man. Like, seriously. I get the money that you're getting for the child. You're the primary caretaker of the child. Yeah, you deserve some money to take care of the child. Yeah, if you are doing what you're supposed to be doing.
And real quick, because I know we done this extended, another thing which may have to do for a part 2. A lot of times what'll happen with the courts, the one that's going after the other one for the child support, they'll be like, well, they work and I can be at home taking care of the child. That's why you should give me the child support and give me full custody. People have you and
my kids want me to the set. If it came in, then, well, you know what? I'll hire a nanny and take them with me. I'd rather pay that nanny $7,000 a month and take them children with me and have homeschooled and all that. If it came down to that,
so like I said,
there is a way.
So like I said again, and to me, I'm just speaking on my Black Samurai, speaking on his opinion. For you to go there and say that, and there have been people, celebrity, non-celebrity, regular, whoever, there have ones who have said, for those reasons, they feel like they should get the child support. So be man and woman enough to say, you work in the system so you don't have to work.
And honestly, America, we need to change this system, the whole system, because it's too much getting over. You know, so we just talking about child support. We can have a whole nother show or 2 or 10 about things that need to be changed, you know, within this country. Hell, we were just talking about the foods and stuff earlier or whatever, you know what I'm saying, as far as what we're allowed to eat and or what they are allowed to put in stuff. But, yeah, you know, it's, again, a whole nother story, whole nother show. You know, we're not going to get into that right now. But we do want to say, look, if you're not already doing it, we need you to like, share, comment, and follow us on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Make sure you hit that bell for the notifications. And to our subscribers, we appreciate you subscribing to our channel. But please, 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 watch the videos. And when you watch them, like the videos. Come on, man. We got subscribers. You know what I'm saying? We've been building our channel for a while now. Again, we're very appreciative. But can y'all please at least like the video? You understand this is an algorithm thing. As we're trying to go ahead and we want to do this. We want to work like this full time and bring you more and more stuff. But again, leave those comments about this episode or any things that you might want to see later on in the future. You can email us at the number 2 Geeks and a Nerd Pro. Number 2 Geeks and a Nerd Pro at gmail.com. Again, you can hit us up on all those social media sites, and you know, just let us know what you think about it. But we're always trying to come up with new content, but we would love to please y'all. So let us expand and fill your palate by commenting on this video and letting us know what you want to see. And so next time, we really appreciate you out here in the QC. We're the geeks, you are the nerds, but we are the nerdiest. Peace.